we are moving ahead for our second technical session of this online seminar. First, I would like to introduce our second guest speakers, Dr. Anai Sha, sir. He has completed his PhD in horticulture with a specialization in fruit science. He has total 25 years of experience, among them 5 years in KVK Mangal Bharati, 5 years in NGO, 9 years as an associate research scientist at Parya, Valsad in NAU, 5 years as a professor and head Department of Horticulture AU Anand, and at present he is serving as a principal and dean of College of Horticulture in Anand Agriculture University. He has released 16 recommendations for farmers and 5 recommendations for scientific community. He has successfully guided 5 PhD and 10 MSc students. He has published 5 books and 20 research papers with more than 50 popular articles. With this, I request Dr. Anai Sha, sir, to begin the session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ayushi. Okay. Thank you, Ayushi. Good afternoon to everybody. Today's my topic is okay. Today's my topic is to produce in high-tech nursery. That means quality planting material under the protected cultivations. Before starting the topic, I want to highlight that our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji have also think over it before the 7th year. And with their vision before 7 years, one high-tech nursery for a vegetable seedling growing was established in the Vadral, in the Mehsana, in Gujarat. And this project is established with the collaborations of the Israel government. So it is called as a Center of Excellence. So at present, within a Gujarat, such type of the Center of Excellence, 7 Center of Excellence is running on, in which the utilization of the high-tech, that means the protected cultivations for producing the different quality planting materials, such as vegetables, mango, date palm, flower crops. And for that, this type of the already vision of the Narendra Modi ji for the establishing this high-tech nursery for the nursery region. We all know that at present, that rising of the nursery, that means the producing the quality planting material for the flowers, vegetables, yet another medicinal and aromatic plant is becoming such one type of the industries, because that the demand of the quality planting material is day by day increasing, and farmers also now aware regarding the role of the quality planting material. Earlier, whatever the planting material we have prepared in our soil, and due to it, the soil-borne diseases, if we collect it from the different places, that soil-borne diseases and other type of the problems occurs to the farmers field. To avoid it, nowadays, quality planting material under the poly house, yet under greenhouse, is become one of the most important industries for the horticultural crop. Now, what is the nursery? We all know that the nursery is the place where young seedlings are raised and nurtured before planting in the main field. That means whenever the plant, if we plant in direct in the field, then it may be due to the different climatic conditions, it may be not survive properly. So before transplanting it into the main field, we raise it in a small area, and nourish it properly, and then after when it become young seedling in the proper stage, we transfer it into the field. So whatever these practices we are doing, it is known as a nursery. Nowadays in the nursery, mechanical process is also included. That means that due to the labor shortage and that thing, and accuracy in the quality planted material, that means the vegetable grafting, that accuracy is required to produce the vegetable graft. For that purpose, mechanical tools, mechanical equipments is also nowadays utilized for producing this quality planting material. Here, two photographs is there. One in which planting material, that means vegetable seedlings, was raised on the stand, and another side in the soil itself. So earlier it is prepared in the soil, and nowadays in the plot tray, or in which we are raised that seedling under the protected cultivations. That whatever the container we are utilizing is normally we are known as a plot tray, in which there will be a different hole, but normally 98 hole type of the planted material planting tray are normally we are utilizing. By this, that damping off of the problems under the seedlings can be avoided during the rising of this seedling. The main objective behind producing the quality planting material under the poly house or greenhouse is that year-round production. That means if we produce the seedlings under the open conditions, then there is a specific climatic conditions is required. So year-round production of the quality planting material is slightly problematic, and different biotic and abiotic stress may be adversely affect, and quality planting material will be not available. And the drafting material, whatever the different drafting technology we are utilized to draft fruit crops, in which also climate is the most important thing. So by providing the ideal climate conditions to the drafting material or planting material, we can produce the whole planting material throughout the year. And another thing is producing the healthy and quality planting material also we are received by this plot nursery, or nursery rise under the polyculture. Utilization of the labor saving equipments. Whatever the new mechanical equipment is developed by the different institutes, also we are able to utilize it under the protected cultivations. Now we may see the advantages of this plot tray nursery, to whatever the quality planting material we have got from the protected culture. More efficient use of the fertilizer and irrigations water. Whatever the fertilizer we are applied or irrigations applied to the planting materials, that is more efficiently, and we can save fertilizers and irrigations by utilizing this high-tech technology with getting higher germination rate and depth success. Whatever the germination rate we may got, nearly to the 100% germinations of the seed we may got through this technology. Overcome different biotic and biotic stress. That means that whatever the adverse effect due to the high temperature, to low humidity, to high light intensity, that type of the whatever the stress is there, that stress can be controlled by that protected cultivations by utilizing the different method. Whatever explained earlier, that can be controlled in this protected culture, and we can overcome to that stresses. And due to the totally protected we can protect them from the different insects and slightly from the disease also. Control the intensity of light by utilizing the ultraviolet sheets and shading net. By that we can control the intensity of the light also. And protections against the rain. During the rainy seasons, there is in the open condition there is difficulty to raise the seedlings or drafting due to the heavy rain. It's also protected by this protected culture, and whatever the quality produced under this nursery is quality due to the equal space and equal light and equal nutrient irrigations received by the individual seed. It is their quality is excellent. Here two photographs is there, that one is a GI structure made for the nursery rising, and in which nursery was raised under at in a ground level, while another that poly tube, yeah, to low water internal low kernel was prepared, and under the low kernel also we can raise seedlings. Advantages of that by this seedling, whatever we have received, that growers save a lot of expensive seed. We all know that in horticulture topic presently, whatever the hybrid seed is there, yeah, to hybrid seeds of the flower crops and vegetable crops, is their cost is too much expensive, particularly tomato, yeah, to marigold. There by getting 100% germinations, we can reduce their seed cost by getting 100% germinations and early and proper germinations. Whatever germinations we are gotten from this is early and equal germinations of the all the plant we have received. Independent provide independent area to the each seedling. Reduce the seedling mortality is the important, that even after the germinations, whatever the mortality sometimes occurs in the field, it may be reduced. Yeah, we may say that it is totally nullified, or there will be a no mortality in such type of the high-tech nursery. Uniform healthy growth of the seedling also there, disease free, better root development. That is the important, that due to the uniform individual top or individual area available for the root development to the individual seed. So whatever the root develop in this individual seedlings are equally and well developed root we can develop from this method, easy to handle in whenever we want to transplant in the field and travel into it or transport it from one place to another. It is easy, but for it economic transportation is also available. This type of the benefit we may got by this nursery. Now, how we can identify the healthy quality seedling? That is the healthy quality seedling. That means for the vegetable crop or the flower crop, mostly whatever seedling we are received from the nursery, it may be nearly to the straight, thick stem, near to the dead blood area, 12 to 17 centimeter tall. That means height is nearly to the 20 centimeters. Good uniform. Here you may see that a uniform plant in all the cells of the blood tray, that all the plant are equally developed, and flat green leaves, and also it is purple in base. Whatever the base of the stem is slightly purple color, so it is nearly to we can say that it is nearly to ready for the transplanting, and roots should be the white teeth and equally distributed in the blood. What we are here you can see in the different seedlings, whatever the bring out from the blood tray. Now we have to think over that for developing such type of the seedlings, which type of the different facilities or which type of the different equipments is needed. For we may say that proper poly house, that means here photographs indicating the GI structural proper poly house. It may be open ventilated, yeah, to it may be other method, but proper poly house structure may be also utilized. If it is not there, then we may utilize a plastic tunnel. Here certain photographs is that low tunnel, yeah, to watering tunnel. Among them both can be utilized for raising the seedlings with proper irrigation method or prodding method. Shade house and net house. Here is the that in the shade house or the net house with a proper protein system. That means for raising the seedlings, you have to drafting in which their moisture requirement is also need to maintain, and for that proper fodder system is essential within different structures of the polyhouses, polystructure. Now, second thing is the different containers is required. Among the different containers, main is the cell tray or the pro tray. Normally, at present, this type of the pro tray is mostly utilized for raising the seedlings, and this pro tray may be disposable. To multi-purpose utilized. Mostly at present, disposable pro tray utilized, which can be farmer can take it at their field also, and sometimes it can be utilized by reuse. That means it may be utilized for 2 to 3 times for raising the seedling. Third thing is now tray, whatever the tray, poly tray is there, among them 187 holes at a 345 cell type of the hole is mostly utilized in European and Israel country. But in India, normally 98 cells pro tray is utilized, which have 52.5 to 30 centimeter length and width, which is utilized for the chili, cabbage, capsicum, tomato, cauliflower, and brinjal. While 50 cells plot with the same size, it utilized for the cucumber, squash, and melon, because cucumber, squash, and melon require more space as compared to this vegetable. So bigger size of the cells is required for this. So we are utilizing 98 cells, to 50 cells per tray for the raising the plot trays or vegetable nursery. At present in the market, whatever the plot tray is available, among them inverted pyramid type of the plot tray is also available, round or the hexagonal shape type of the plot tray is available. Earlier, we all know that in the keynote address also said that the inverted pyramid type of the plot tray is ideal for raising the vegetable seedlings. But round shaded plot tray is also useful. In the hexagonal shape plot tray, slightly whenever we remove the seedlings from the tray, at that time whatever the earthen media or media remaining toward the lower side, it may be slightly broken down, and uniform taking of the seedling is slightly problematic for the hexagonal tray. Otherwise, the inverted pyramid or round shape tray is more useful for raising the seedlings. Among them, at present, large cell volume is also required, and available transplanting nutrient made more. In some farmers are utilized deep cellar tray. This deep cellar tray is benefited for large cell volume, and more water and nutrient can be provided to that individual seed is benefited from that. Now, in this slide, you may see that the different vegetable seed require different atmospheric conditions. That means each and every crop looking to that growing seasons and their germination temperature, their days to emergence, and growing temperature during the day and growing temperature at night is required somewhatly different. So whenever we are going to raise the vegetable seedlings plant nursery, at that time of this different temperature we have to think over by rising, and accordingly we have to manage. Normally germination temperature is nearly to 20 to 25, in some cases only 30, and ideal temperature it can be considered that 20 to 25 temperature is ideal for raising the different vegetables under the plot tree. Now, after the container, another important thing is the media. Whenever we think discussion regarding the media, mostly soilless media is ideal. That means whatever the soil-borne disease is, there is a chance to pass the soil-borne disease from one field to another. It can be controlled by utilizing the ideal media. So most ideal media is utilizing Totopit vermiculite, and perlite. The ratio of this is 3 gem, 1 gem, 1 on the basis of the volume we can utilize. But the cost of perlite is somewhat higher. So looking to that conditions for minimizing the cost, we may change this ratio that 3 gem, 1 gem gram, we may change it into the 7 gem, 2 gem, 1 also. It can be ideal for raising the different vegetable seedlings, flower seedlings, and that thing. Now we have to think about what is the different uh, uh, properties of that three media. That is totopit. Totopit is a very highly water holding capacity. For this is the most important character is needed for the seedlings writing, that is water holding capacity, good porosity. Whenever over irrigations, it may leach out, improve drainage, air movement activity, and completely free from any pest and pathogen. So this is the properties of the totopit. Similarly, for the vermiculite also, good water holding capacity, containing good water holding capacity with the potassium and magnesium nutrients, slightly potassium and magnesium nutrients is available in the vermiculite. And main important is the nature neutral. That means their pH is nearly to the same 7, which is highly essential for raising the seedling. And the characteristic or properties of the perlite is also neutral and improve aeration and drainage. That means all the three media is improve the aerations, and within the with high water holding capacity with neutral pH is the important to utilize the media. Yeah, so the whatever the material media we are utilizing, their pH should be nearly to the 6.5 to 7 is ideal for raising the seedling. With this at present in the market, different ready-made media or ready-made broad type of the material is also available. That is Oasis tops at present available in the market. In that Oasis top, here you may see in the picture itself that such type of the spongy materials is available in the market, in which whatever the single hole is there, in that hole we have to put the seed of the particular vegetables or the flower crop, and after some time that root is developed such in the this stage, and when this plant is ready to transplant it need to transplant directly into the field. And particularly this area, Oasis tubs is utilized for the soilless cultivations. That means under the protected cultivation, when we have to go for the soilless cultivation, then that Oasis tub is more utilized. And due to this, under the soilless conditions, when we move the nutrient to the water, their water jump or chop up of that line will be not uttered due to the utilization of this Oasis tub. And nowadays, new Jeffy bed is also available in the market. In Jeffy bed, normally their thickness is only 36 millimeter. But when we sorted it into the water, here, when it's shot into water, it's reached up to the 1.50 inch. That means they may, when we sorted it in the water, they may increase their size nearly to 4 times, and by that we can raise the seed or seedlings in that jiffy bed. At present, at many high-tech nursery, this type of the jiffy bed material is utilized, and in this jiffy bed, whatever this jiffy bed material containing totopit with nutrients also, some nutrients is also they cover, so the additional nutrient is not needed to add in jiffy bed. Now, after looking after the different structure and media and container, now we have to think over that how we have to create fill the tray, and what are the different step we have to take there during the raising the nursery. Among them, first, we have to fill the tray with appropriate growing media, whatever we have discussed earlier, 3 gem, 1 gem, 1, we have to 7 gem, 2 gem, 1, totopit, vermiculite, and perlite we are utilized. Then made a small depression, 0.5 centimeter with fingertip in center of the cell, sewing or use plant on the made holes. And then after in the individual hole where we have made, in which we have to put seed and cover with the media, and no irrigation is required before or after sowing if cotopit having the sufficient moisture. So whatever the if we utilize cotopit with the sufficient of water, then immediate after of the sowing of the seed there is no need of the watering. An important thing is here that after seed sowing, for the 3 to 6 days, it is depend on the crop, particularly what we have sown in the tray. Depending on it, the tape one upon one on Saturn and one on by this way we have to put it for the 3 to 6 days for their germinations, and then after it need to remove from it and place by whatever you may see here in the photograph in a line method on a stand, on the ground. It can be put, and then after light irrigations we have to give to this tray, and there here you can see that equal germinations of the seed, and nearly to the 100% germination of seed we may got. Whenever the required fungicidal treatment we can apply to the this seedling during the first irrigations also. After 10 days, this type of the fully well-generated quality planting material we may receive. The photograph itself indicating that fully qualitatively equal distributed, equal sized and 100% germinated seed we can got by the this method. And this photograph is also from the center of excellence Vadaral of the Mehsana district, where center of excellence established in the Gujarat. Now here you can see that instead of the polyculture polyhouse, we may raise these seedlings under the low tunnel also with the same method, but the poly, instead of the poly structure of the 8 feet or 10 feet height, here only low cover is made covered to the seedlings, and by that also the same quantity or the same quality of the seedling we can got from this method also. Now after that, at present mechanizations of the this technology is also standardized at different institute and by the different companies also. So for mechanizations of the this media severe, batch type media mixer, pro-tape filling machine, plate type dibbler, hand operated pro-tape dibbler, and such type of the different machinery already developed by the different institute and that. And due to that, at present we can fill up 400 tray per hour by fully automated system, in which all the activities means the media, tray filling, seed sowing, cover them with media, watering, and their germination chamber, and then after all this activity can be carried out by the mechanically, and the speed of it or the efficiency of it is nearly 400 trays per hour. That type of the equipments and that mechanization tools are available in the market. Among them, here I am showing some that motorized media severe capacity, that motorized whatever the media we have prepared, their sieves and their mixing is carried out. Automated flat filling machine, that whatever the tray is there, that tray automatically we can fill by the machine. Nozzle seeder, whatever the tray we have filled, in which sowing of the seed can be done by the nozzle seeder, and their speed is 180 tray per hour. Yeah, while in the drum seeder, their speed is nearly to the 300 trays per hour, and their efficiency is in 98% and 90% respectively. So their efficiency is also very effective for the seed sowing of the different trays. Same way, automated seeder is also there, hand-headed seeder also there, mechanical plate seeder also there, auto dibbler is also there, vacuum seeder is also there, and rotary dibber type of the mechanical instrument is also available in the market. Now we have to think over, then we are go for the flood nursery. Some common problems or the common thing may be uttered. That is excessive stem elongations may be uttered. So whatever the seedlings rise, their stem may be slightly elongated. It due to the high heat, over fertilizations, over watering, or low light conditions. So whenever there is a stem elongation, we have to think over these 4 factors, and accordingly, whatever the protected culture we have prepared, in which we have to control this 4 factor by maintaining optimum temperature and light, controlled supply of water and fertilizer, and also spraying of the cytosil, that means the growth retarder, at 5 to 10 ppm just after emergence of the seedling. We can overcome to stem elongation if we observe in the nursery. Same thing, disease may be developed due to the poor sanitations, and for that, proper sanitation is required, weeding is nearly required, and disinfectations of the tray by dipping the sodium hypochlorite solutions is also required. If we use the tray for the second time or third time, at that time, this dipping treatment of the tray is compulsory required for sanitations, and tray can also be dipped in 1% solution of chlorine bleach. Similarly, sometime damping of type of the disease may be uttered in the nursery. At that time, ventilations to promote air movement around the plant. During the summer season, if temperature is higher, then additional ventilations or additional force is also required. And for that, additional fan can be adjusted in end. And applications of Teptrans and Bavistine treatment also minimize the damping of. Watering, that means the plant should be watered thoroughly in the proper way, and afternoon time, mostly in the afternoon time instead of the early time. And foliage should be dry overnight to reduce the development of the foliar fungal disease. Now, transplanting. Before transplanting or before selling the whatever the nursery or seedling developed, we have to need to hardening it. For that hardening, provide good ventilations, reduce watering, and reduce the shade is the important. So some slightly hardening for the 3 to 4 days is required before selling that seedlings. Here is the 2 persons, we may say that the 2 scientists who is directly involved for the Center of Excellence at Vadayal, and they have established at present monitoring this all the nurseries, whatever developed at the Vadayal. Transportations of handling flood. That means the plant transported in the properly designed trailer. Ensure that the plants are thoroughly watered before leaving the greenhouse to grower's yard, and check the plant regularly and water when the leaves start to wilt. Here is the some photographs indicating the transportations of the tray-based seedlings. This type of the rounding of the tray may be slightly damage the plant inside the plant. So this method is not that much ideal. By this way, handling is slightly better, but it may be totally adversely affect on the seedlings. Best way to transplant on by this 1 layer, second layer, and third layer at a uniform size, and put the tray at a specific distance. This type of by transportations of plant by this way is ideal in consider to this. In some cases, we may transplant the plant by putting the tray-sized bots. So at the same size of the box is prepared basis of the that tray, and in that box also we can put the tray, and transportations of that seedlings may be carried out. So this method is also something better for transplanting the transportations of that nursery. Up to this, we have looked after that producing the quality seedlings from the vegetables and flower crops. But nowadays, vegetable grafting is also going on. In vegetable grafting, that healing chamber and string chamber is compulsory required. And for this healing chamber, whenever we grafted the vegetable graft, immediately for 6 to 10 days, we have to put that tray in healing chamber. In healing chamber, whatever we have graft prepared, that healing process is carried out, and joint is becoming properly, joint may be uttered. For that, this healing unit, normally 75 to 80 degree humidity is required with the temperature below 20 to 15 to 20 degrees Celsius temperature is required. By maintaining that, this healing chamber is prepared, and by this healing chamber, vegetable grafting may be success. So for vegetable grafting also, this type of the polystructure is required, and by that polystructure we can succeed in vegetable grafting. For the different fruit crops also, whenever we go for the grafting, individual fruit crop also require different climate and different humidity. For going on the throughout the year grafting for the fruit crops, we have also need to develop such type of the different polystructure. We have to low tower, low turnal type of the den, and in which proper grafting, if we carry out, then the success of the grafting will be there. Now, the second topic, soilless cultivations. Nowadays, soilless cultivations is widely thinking over by the different farmers, to different students, whether we can go on soilless culture or not. We have to think over it. During the keynote address, the speaker is also said that soilless culture for the smaller area, that means below 500 square meter or below 100 square meter, it can be considerable. But for the large scale soilless culture, we have to need to think over the whether it is viable, particularly in the terms of the return, economic return, whether it is viable or not, that need to think over. But under the protected culture, we can go for the soilless cultivations. For the soilless cultivations, there is a different seeds method. Among them here, I have tried to highlight it 3 different methods. Among them, first is ebb and flow techniques, in which water is moved from given here and it's pumped and sprayed here, and it go ebb and flow techniques, run and wastewater. In also the wastewater is collected here, and that collected water again we given. In the soilless cultivations, mostly whatever the nutrients required to the plant, we are give it by that solutions prepared in the water, and that nutrient solutions we are giving to the plant, and by that way soilless cultivations is going cultivated, in which whatever the media utilized for the plant have not that much nutrient, or they may have no nutrient. So calculated nutrient we are applied to the water, and by that way soilless cultivations going on. Here is a trench method. Similarly, we can go for the pot method. That means the draw bed type of the pot method. Draw bed technique, in which totally lawn the draw bed is there, in which hole is prepared and the nutrient solutions may be applied in this by this draw bed techniques. And hanging bed technique is also there. In this hanging bed also calculated nutrient water we are applying in it, and accordingly this soilless cultivations may be there. In soilless cultivation, there is a 2 method here. Whatever the method 6 method I have shown, in which media is utilized, and that means added method is there. while in which this type of the different media we can utilize. That means total care, perlite, vermiculite, decomposer, damonite, sawdust, sand, expanded clay, and this all the different media we may utilize in a soilless culture. That means the aggregate method in which media is utilized. Then after we are applying the calculated nutrient. And another method, whatever this educated method in our Anand Agriculture University, we have tried it and we have grown the dolichos bean by this soilless culture. Similarly, this dolichos bean, that product is, you can see that 2 feet to 2.5 feet long bean we have harvested in the open field. Similarly, in the same side of the quality we have received in the net house also. Here is that harvested vegetables from that soilless culture. Here is another in the white net house also. Such type of the soilless cultivations we have started at Anand Agriculture University, and their performance is same like outfield we have whatever we have grown in the outside of the and getting more growth and more productions from this under the protected culture. French bean in open field. What at present, so row tower is also utilized in different color. Row tower is also utilized, and in row color tower we have cultivated watermelon, and that's also here you can see. Now hydroponics. In soilless culture, we are utilizing some media, while in hydroponics, whatever the media we are utilizing is having no nutrient, and in that water is mainly rotated in that. Here in Anand Agriculture University also, we have developed one hydroponic unit in which this all type of the facility we have developed with RO, water, exhaust fan, cellular pad, and that thing we have developed with automizations and calculated nutrient applications we have following. Among them, NFT system is the most popular for the hydroponics, in which a nutrient is rotated in the pipe. And at present, you may see that in NFT, we have cultivated parsley, celery, lettuce, and spinach. That means whatever the leafy type of the vegetable, we can easily taken in the NFT system. And here, patchoy, Italy basil, kale, and lettuce also we have grown in a NFT. Here you can see that equal developed, well developed, and disease free and well grown exotic vegetable we can cultivate in NFT under the protected cultivations. Here we have tried also strawberry, and in strawberry also we are succeed under the growing in the NFT. Here is the performance, whatever the quality of the strawberry, you can see it with the more than 20 numbers of the fruits per the plant we have harvested from the one plant under the NFT for the strawberry. For the Spanish, we have taken 3 to 4 13 from the Spanish under the NFT, not a single 13. We have taken 3 to 4 13s from it, and this is the different 3 varieties we have grown. That is Lotorna, Date Latte, and there we in the 113 nearly 250 grams of the fruits we have leaves we have harvested. Parsley we have taken up. Celery we have harvested 113 we have taken of the celery, while in parsley we have taken 4 to 5 13s during the season. NFT by vertical instead of vertical horizontally A-shaped NFT also developed here, and in which also different crop we have taken up. In vertical drawer, this is also certain method of the hydroponics. In vertical seven pot is put in one, and tower is developed, in which also we have taken a different crop, that is lettuce, mint, tulsi, betel vine, parsley. We have tried to take a brinjal and strawberry in this vertical tower, but due to the more root development and more weight of that brinjal crop, yet strawberry in this tower, due to their weight, this tower is not able to stand it, and slightly adverse effect is occurred. So during the fruiting season, this tower is not able to stand it, and adverse effect was we have found in the brinjal. And so leafy vegetable or low vegetatively growth crop can be taken in this. Balsam also same thing we have observed that due to their weight, its adverse effect was observed. In Dutch bucket system, also hydroponic system, in which also we have taken tomato, cherry tomato, tomato G85, in which we have taken sweet banana, capsicum sweet banana variety also we have taken. And similarly, Solan Bharpur capsicum variety also taken in the Dutch. In the Dutch bucket, we can, whatever the long duration crop is there, it can be easily we can take in the Dutch bucket hydroponics system. And Katumba also we have taken it. And at present, French bean is also off-season. French bean cultivations also we have carried out in the Dutch bucket system. Another deep water system is can be considered as a protein system. In deep water culture system, we have tried. And arrow tower also we have tried, and in which also this type of the lettuce we have harvested in the arrow tower. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. You have explained the topic very nicely. Sir, we received some questions. I would like to request you to answer those questions. Our first question is, how to manage the problem of weak stem on stem elongation?
What? How to?
How to manage the problem of weak stem on stem elongation?
Which stem and stem elongations both both are directly related with temperature and nutrients. Temperature and nutrient elongations may be due to the not ideal temperature is there. So we have to check that temperature between the 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. Then elongations may be we can reduce, and simultaneously elongations, that means the light intensity. Sometimes more shading effect is there and light intensity is not that much. At that time also elongations is there, and due to the elongation wheat stem is there. So for wheat stem and stem elongation, we have to think over for the temperature control and increase in the light intensity.
Okay, thank you, sir. Our next question is, why hardening is required before planting?
Whenever we raise the seedlings or the vegetable seedlings under polystructure, in which when we have control the temperature up to the 20 to 25 degree, or in the another sense, if we say that outer side of the field the temperature and inside the temperature where we have raised the nursery, difference is nearly to the 10 degree yet or below to more than 10 degree. At that time of the whatever the seedling we have developed, if it goes to the direct field and the temperature may be 10 degree variation, at that time that seedling may be not that may survive in that field. During that time, we have to harden in that seedling. If that temperature variations is nearly to the 5 degrees Celsius and near that, then that hardening is not required. But temperature variations in outer field and where it is grown is more than 10 or near to 10, then hardening is required.
Thank you, sir. And one last question. Which vegetable crops are suitable for grafting?
For vegetable grafting at present, Tutobitaceae family and in the Solanaceae family, that means brinjal, chili, and in both states, vegetable grafting is going on simultaneously. Watermelon, muskmelon, cucumber, vegetable grafting is going on. But vegetable grafting is required where there is a problematic soil, yet biotic and abiotic stress is there. In where the area there is no biotic stress or abiotic stress is there, their vegetable grafting is not required. But if there is a high pH and high TDS is there, at that time we have to vegetable graft on the resistance or the tolerant rootstock of that TDS or that pH, and on which we have to vegetable grafting is required. Simultaneously, temperature, yeah, to water loading condition, that type of the stress is there. At that, there we have to go for the vegetable grafting.
Okay, once again, thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful session. Now, moving ahead towards our third technical session, I take this opportunity to introduce our third guest speaker, Dr. Anil Kumar Singh. He has earned his master and PhD in horticulture, vegetable science, and B.Ed in science from RBS College, Agra. Dr. Singh is presently working as a principal scientist horticulture in vegetable science in the IARI New Delhi. In his career spanning 24 years, his major research contribution has been in the area of protected cultivation, come high-tech horticulture in plain and hills both. He has developed 8 high-yielding varieties in different vegetable crops and also disseminated 10 protected cultivation technology for vegetable production. For example, greenhouse, polyhouse, tunnels, mulching, water harvesting, drip fertigation, soilless cum hydroponic, vertical farming, organic farming, net house farming, integrated farming, off-season production technologies, etc. Dr. Singh working with the large number of farmers and growers in all over the India as well as the abroad who have adopted greenhouse technology. He has published over 55 research papers in national and international journals of repute, 57 research articles, 65 research abstracts, 12 book chapters, 3 books, 5 bulletins, 15 extension folder, 11 training cum teaching manuals, and published 500 news coverage about protected technologies. Dr. Singh handled more than 25 research projects on protected cultivation technology, and he has guided 3 MSc and 1 PhD students in vegetable science. He has delivered 35 TV talk and radio talk on the topic of protected cultivation in DD1, DD Kisan, FM Gold, etc. He is life member of 9 professional societies, and still he continues to promote protected cultivation come high tech come smart technology in vegetable crops. With this regard, I request to sir to continue our third technical session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. I am visible and audible. मैडम
Yes, sir.
हमारी स्लाइड दिख रही है, हम दिख रहे हैं, हमारी आवाज जा रही है?
Yes, sir. You are visible and audible both.
बहुत ठीक, okay, comfortable.
Yeah.
So welcome to all, respected Vice Chancellor of this university, Joint Director, Directors, Director Extension, Dean of this university, and respected PI of this project, and all members, those are organized of this webinar on protected cultivation. I am happy and thank to all organizers, those are involved me, and especially thank to Dr. Prabhat and Dr. Pradeep, those are involved in this webinar. So I am going to present real work of this soil based cultivation. Those are the working on the hill and plain conditions. So we have discussed in the, so these are the allotted my topic, production technology of high value vegetable crop under protected cultivation technology. This is allotted topic by Pradeep ji and the society of this seminar. So we have discussed. So this is in my 5th day. So I think a lot of discussion about the grafting technology, overview of protected cultivation, and design of the protected structures, types of protected structure, given deliver excellent lecture by Khapi Saab, an overview of the national and international review of the protected cultivation, how many involved technology in the protected cultivation. Excellent deliver lecture by Pradeep ji, and also the quality planting material, production technology, with and without soil. So lecture by even Dr. I answer. So this is a three lecture all complete. And so this is my last lecture, I think, on protected cultivation. So protected cultivation required is the 5J. 5J means Jal, Zameen, Jangal, Jalwai or Zamani. In other way, the water, soil, forest, climate. This is my weakness. This is my strength. This is a 5J is my weakness, my strength. Because if you have water, but it is not qualitative water, we cannot promote to protected cultivation technology. So ensure the availability of the water, quality of the water, these are the most important for the protected cultivation. Even healthy of the water. Healthy water will be more important. Weed free, microflora free, algae free. These are the healthy water. And soil. Soil is also most important. The organic rich soil, healthy soil, optimum pH, optimum EC, sandy loam or loam soil is having quality. Is a drainage system is a very good. So these are the promote to the protected cultivation. Also forest is also provide to the lot of input for the protected cultivation technology. And climate also we can create to the cultivation also create the climate. But climate is a different type, hill climate, plain climate, coastal climate. So these are the we have very careful to the climate. According to climate, we can develop to the structure, develop to the different type of structure. So these are the climate more important. And young youth, because of the all protected cultivation under cover in the high tech cultivation, all is required to the technical knowledge. Without technical knowledge, we cannot promote a protocol because of the lot of having device, lot of having input of the based on the electronic waste, battery waste, and other waste. So these are the drip irrigation system also involved, water harvesting involved, fertigation involved, recharge fan, cooling pad, auger, ventilator, lot of device involved, compressor, RS. These are the factors involved along with the computerized system, along with the device system. So that technology required to the educated young farmer. Without young farmer, without educated farmer, we cannot promote tomorrow. So these are the ensure to the 5G will be strong, will be healthy, wealthy. We can go with the protected cultivation. And then technology, during the adaptation of the technology, 4W will be more important. What, why, when, or where. These are the most important questions. If you satisfy the 4-way, we can start to protected cultivation technology. So these are the introduction of protected cultivation. No need because of the Dr. Pradeep is also told all our audience and association of this project. So protected cultivation is a system of the cover production of crop with a suitable production for the biotic and biotic system so as to increase productivity quality with optimum resource utilization. So we can see that because of the why the name of the protected cultivation, why the name of the greenhouse. Because of the greenhouse, we can say of the effect of the greenhouse. So that structure we can say in the greenhouse effect because the working principle is the greenhouse effect. And the other way in the protected cultivation protects again biotic abiotic stress. So then is protected structure. So according to nature of the work, the nature of the work we can announce the name of the structure. But both are the covered under high-tech cultivation technology. So these are the optimal plant environment for the protected cultivation you can see here. These are the 5 optimal environment will be more important for the protected cultivation. Like the first is the light, second temperature, third humidity, fourth CO2, and most important water and nutrient is more important for the optimal planting environment. So these factors was optimum, need base, time base, age base, available in the crop, so we can put in the excellent cultivation and the protected cultivation. So there is a plant environment subsystem. We can say that this is the environment subsystem. So somebody is saying the other name of the protected cultivation or high-tech cultivation. These are the other names: the high-tech, plasticulture, polyculture, covered cultivation, smart horticulture, Israeli technology. These are the name of the protected cultivation or high-tech. Protected cultivation is a component of the high-tech cultivation technology. So these are the all name will decide according to your choice, but these are named is the protected cultivation or high-tech cultivation technology. So this theme of the depend on the protected technology. These are the science of the protected technology. We have divided into 3 to 4 group theme. Because of the protected cultivation, more than 50% is the engineering, and 50, rest of the 50% of the physiology, agronomy, horticulture, plant protection. These are the science. Without these combination, without combination theme, we cannot promote to the protected cultivation. So should be must here learn. Those are the learn about these theme engineering. They have knowledge, engineering knowledge. They have physiology knowledge. They have botany knowledge. They have environment science knowledge. They have horticulture agronomy. They have horticulture production technology. So these are the combination of the science is here. Without this combination, we cannot cultivate to excellent crop of the greenhouse, excellent crop of the protected cultivation. These are the most important thing for the protected cultivation technology. So we have divided into material for protected cultivation because of the backbone of the material for protected cultivation. Without material, without quality material, we cannot promote a protected cultivation because of the protected cultivation technology and depend on the only for quality material. So recommended material we have divided into 2 groups. First is a plastic group, second is a non-plastic group. Plastic group is having most important 200 micron R190 cesium UV light transparent film or poly house covering. 30 to 50% UV light different color agro set net for the setting purpose. 40 to 50 mesh per square inch UV stabilized white color net, insect proof net for anti hail net floating cover. These are the protect against insect and hail and other biotic stress, debiotic stress, and 20 to 50 micron thickness or 10 to 40 GSM UV stabilized different color polythene. So these are the advice. They have the standardize of the covering material and quality of the covering material in the group of the plastic. So and the plastic group is having also the lifeline of the protected cultivation known as deep irrigation, comfort irrigation system. This is known as lifeline of the protected cultivation. Also developed by plastic. So such as the MIS or deep irrigation system or water storage tank will be required for that. So pro tray, pro tray parts, plastic bags, and ropes, etc. So these are the material of the plastic group. Then structure development material we can use as a local material like bamboo, wood, and stone pillar, and other iron make material, angle iron, GI pipe, wire, net bolt, building material. These are the basic requirement for development of the protected cultivation. Because these knowledge, because this quality of the covering material, these quality of the structure material, we cannot establish the protected quality protected structure. So these are the basic need for learn about these. So classification of the protected cultivation technology, we have classify as a simple way, not any other the Google and others. We can, this is my classification. These are the protected cultivation classify in the greenhouse group, tunnel group, surface cover group, and vertical are staking groups. So greenhouse group having the lot of structure and permanent structure. Latter is glass house, poly house, IP net house, set net house, FRP sheet house. These are the permanent structure of the group on the greenhouse. Tunnel group also having two types of tunnel, high tunnel, low tunnel, and closures. And surface cover also having two types of mulching, plastic mulch, biomulch, and floating mulch. These are the three types of the mulching surface cover cultivation. And vertical staking, we can already know about the vertical staking technology. Also is known as protected cultivation. 10 type, undal type, U shape, U shape, V shape, all different type of the staking method we can use. Also, these are the simple way we have classified to protected cultivation. Everybody is understand to the simple way. So these are the factor of the microclimate. These are the we have received within 20-year experience. So nearby a plain condition we have received in the protected cultivation, naturally ventilated or force ventilated or semi-controlled polyhouse. All are the mean of the 20 year we can receive near to 10 to 10, 30 centigrade temperature automatically. No need of the more management. RH is a 50 to 80%, sunshine is a 400 to 800 watt per meter square, and CO2 300 to 500 ppm. These are the our data automatically maintained inside of the greenhouse. No need of the extra energy involved for the maintain to the temperature. Only for the develop the greenhouse package of practices by IRI. Those are adapt automatically that temperature, humidity, or sunshine will be maintained. So we have discussed about the production technology, how can manage to the greenhouse methodology for the optimum maintenance of the microclimate. So that the yeah. So this is the advantage of protected cultivation. Three speaker also continuous saying to the what is the advantage of the protected cultivation. We can saying one word: minimize biotic step, complete control abiotic step, and then increase need base, demand base of the market, quality produce, and income. These are the advantages of the protected cultivation in nutshell. So we have a view of the hill areas. We can see the design of the polyhouse. This is a gable type or triangular type design involved, roof design involved for the hill areas, high altitude area, and the naturally ventilated polyhouse also is more important there. A small polyhouse, single small polyhouse is better for this. This is my working place during KVK job. I was working in KVK, scientist at Pithoragarh area, Uttarakhand, and 1800-meter elevation. So these are the snowfall area you can see under. So these are the developed the small protected structure for the hilly areas. So these are the summer. So summer required for the covering of the shed net in the all structure because of the protects against the high UV stabilized rays and hailfall and wind velocity also there. So that upper covering of shed net will be more protection to abiotic stress and other provide to the microclimate and minimize the temperature so inside of the polyhouse during crop season. These are the because you know about the May, June, July is the main season of at the hill season, and that month will be more warm, and the humidity will be more, and temperature will be more. That will cover only for set net 50% or 30%. They can minimize of the humidity and temperature both. So these are the little bit innovation for the maintaining of the microclimate during summer season. Only for open all curtain, side curtain, vent curtain, and cover by 50% green shade net or 30% green shade net. Then maintain the temperature comfortable, the temperature inside of the greenhouse. No need of the more exercise. So these are the major challenges. Major challenges of the protected cultivation you know about all, and also Pradeep ji discuss about the challenges. So So these are the area extension of production technology also discussed by Pradeep ji. So no need of that repeat. So objective already this is my objective protected cultivation adaptation. So only for first objective to minimize biotic and biotic stress and increase production productivity and quality per material. These are the first objective. Those are involved in this technology. And second objective, promote to livelihood employment for the marginal and bigger farmers and school dropout students. These are the second objective we have involved for the development of the protected cultivation technology. And third is emphasize time, labor, fertilizer, water saving, and judicial use of the pesticides. These are the third my major objective. And fourth is last, increase year-round the production of the horticulture crop, doubling income generation to the urban and peri-urban farmers. So these are the four objectives, are the more most important objective. Those are the promote to the protected cultivation. Ultimately, normal objective we cannot go to the protected cultivation. So these are the relevance protected cultivation with the government policy. So my Prime Minister Mani Modi ji also many times saying, so climate change policy will be more important. Adopt more crop. These are also saving by Pradhan Mantri. Pradhan Mantri Sinchai Rozgar Yojana, doubling farmer income, vertical farming and urban gardening, Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Yojana, local for vocal, subsidy plan to the farmer, and last is in recent policy they had developed by nation, Atmanirbhar Bharat. So all policy is involved automatically in the protected country. No need of the separate work. All policy is involved in the protected cultivation. You know about the climate change, automatic we can promote during climate change area. Also, scientists or students or the grower are involved to the protected cultivation. But more crop also involved in the micro irrigation system. Pradhan Mantri Sinchai Yojana already involved to harvesting, rainwater harvesting, water harvesting also. Doubling farmer income already more than double income we have received. And vertical farming also, all farming will be go on the vertical and urban gardening. Pradhan Mantri Rozgar only for the use for the employment and Rozgar. And local for vocal, maximum local material will be used for the protected cultivation like that, the biomulching, staking system, bamboo, wooden pillars, lot of the local material we can use for the develop of the protected cultivation technology. And also the government of India, Ministry of Agriculture also provide to the subsidy plan. Only one most important technology. Those are the receiving the good subsidy. So these are the loss of the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Those are the involved. Those are the adapters of the protected cultivation technology. Automatically, all are the Atmanirbhar. So these are the policy of the government also automatically involved. So these are the beauty of the protected cultivation. All government policy, all future plan of the Manani Pradhan Mantri ji also involved is there. So these are the beauty of protected cultivation. So we have well-known technology, polyhouse technology. You know about the polyhouse technology. So these are the different types of the polyhouse design are available in India, or farmer are used and scientists are used for the different type of design. So we can classify in the polyhouse. So polyhouse divide into two groups, semi-controlled or naturally ventilated polyhouse, and semi-controlled polyhouse divide into two groups, hand-fed polyhouse and force ventilated polyhouse. And naturally ventilated we can say zero electric device polyhouse. So these are the classification of the polyhouse. We can divide, and they polyhouse are used in the country. Every hill and plain and coastal area will be use these type of the polyhouse. So major structure polyhouse is the very good under protected cultivation. These are the backbone. These are the maximum income generation through polyhouse cultivation. These are permanent structure and good structure for the enhancing production, productivity, and quality parameters. So these are the requirement of the supporting system and other need for greenhouse production. So because of we have discussed of the 5J. 5J, the last J will we have discussed about the young youth. You can see here and learn more about the quality of water supply system, MI system, drip irrigation system, cooling system, ventilation system, decision support system, water rainwater harvesting system, electric support system, pumping system, mechanized system, data logger system. A lot of the technology involved under protected cultivation technology. So without knowledge, without education, we cannot promote that type of the cultivation technology. So this is must for the young youth and educated youth. So these are the we have discussed about the quality nursery and parthenocarpic cucumber, production technology of parthenocarpic cucumber, color colored capsicum, production of indeterminate tomato, production of indeterminate cherry tomato, production of beetle gourd, production of sarza melon, production of long melon, production of summer square, under different protected cultivation. Those are suitable for the economical. So we have discussed one by one. So these are the start over here, the production technology. So we have developed the nursery. So we have divided two types of nursery: indigenous media nursery and international media nursery. Indigenous media nursery is very beneficial for the hilly areas, poor farmers, tribal areas. So those are the weaker section. So we have developed two part of the coco pit, two part of the compost, one part of sand, one part of ice, mixed together and treated by trichoderma and fed in the tray, poly bag, poly cup, any other material, any other base available in there. So we can use and grow in the quality nursery and gain to some money and during season wise. So these are the indigenized media we have developed for the nursery raising for the weaker section farmer. And the international media also discussed by my professor. So we cannot discuss about anything. So these are the we can only for a simple way. So nursery method will use a raised bed, poly bag, and pro tray bed. Also discuss about the pro tray of about the process of. So we have discussed on the raised bed and poly bag because both are the traditional method and old method of nursery. But both method maximum farmer are used for the growing of the nursery raising. Those are the involved with the backward area, poor areas, hill areas. Those are the not touched to the scientists and not touched to the KVK, not touched to the institute and university. So those are the involved for that method. But so new method discussed by earlier. So we have not discussed about the everything. The cocoa pit per light bulb applied 3 to 3, 1:1 ratio will be more important. Somebody the weight, but it is not allowing the weight of the media. Only for volume base mix in the together treated by trichoderma or treated by Bavastin, then mix and fill in the tray another. So these are the indigenous media, indigenous method, and these are the Israeli technology or international methods. So these are the high tech nursery and these are the international extension. So both are the suitable for the according to status of the Indian farmer. So we can develop there. So because of the cost will be more involved. So activity of the nursery raising. So these are the sub nursery system. So these are the more important nursery raising activity. Soil waste and media solarization is more important. Chemical treatment is more important. Sun baths are drying is more important. Add nutrition in the bed and media. Seed treatments will be more important. Seed sowing depth will be more important and very carefully depth because of the lot of the person having the lot depth will be more, seed will be not germinated. So that will be very carefully during sowing of the depth or which depth of the according to seed of according to group of the seed. The seed germination is a very important. Irrigation, fertigation, nutrition of the nursery movement of the nursery tray, movements of the nursery tray and bag. Because of the uh, east, 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 south, and west is a sun facing, north is a not sun facing. So, maximum north side nursery will curve to the south facing. So these are the need for movement of the tray within B. So these are the rotate of the tray. If your tray north, south north, so we can rotate east and west. If your tray east and west, we can rotate north and south. The total life of the nursery plant will observe to 25 to 30 days. So 2 to 3 times, if you have maintained to rotation, so quality of the nursery we have received in the greenhouse. Ultimately, all nursery of the lanky and curve. So these are the quality of the reduce. So microclimate maintained. So these are the nursery required to the more ventilation, more aeration, more sunshine, but optimum limit of the temperature, optimum limit of the humidity. So very carefully to optimize of the area and temperature. So these are the both correlation. So these are the device-based polyhouse we can maintain to the temperature and humidity. Plant protection measure will be very important. Transplanting age, hardening and seedling treatment. So age of the transplanting is more important. If you more than 30 days, so yield will be reduced, disease will be more. So crop physiology will be poor. Because of the young seedling, 20 to 25 days, 25 to 30 days is a more effective age for the energetic production of the greenhouse system. So these are the more important by nursery. Transplanting and crop production method and techniques. So we can see here the so during transplanting, the what is the important indicator we have reached down. So root comes system depths during planting. Somebody is a lanky plant, is a depth will be 2 to 3 to 4 centimeter. After 10 days, all plant will be motile because of the stem was rooted and damping of the. So this is a, one of the very carefully here nursery plant only for having death during transplanting up to 1 centimeter maximum. So more than 1 centimeter nursery plant will be damaged due to rotting of the soil borne disease. So these are the more important depths. No, any time if you're lanky plant, but depth will be maintained only for 1 cm. So these are the my humble request. These are the most careful the depths of the during planting. Closure avoided spacing according to our method. Some some grower are maintained nearby uh, 2,000 plant. Some is maintained is 150 plant, 1,500 plant. Some will maintain is 300 plant. Some will maintain is 300 more plant. So these are the very disturbing. So these are the IRI was standardized the spacing according to crop. So IRI was standardized and standardized spacing and 50 by 50 is a tomato, cherry tomato. So that plant population in 1000 meter square having near about 208 2800 plant or 3000 plant will maintain in 1000 area. So yield and income will be optimized or good. Ultimately, if you plant population we have not maintained inside of the greenhouse, so how can expect more yield and more income? Because of the we can very carefully and optimum spacing maintained 50 by 50 in the tomato crop and also 50 by 30 is maintained in cucumber and capsicum. So these are the, in other way, 6 plant we have maintained per meter square area. So capsicum and cucumber is maintained per 1000 meter square 4200 plants. So if you have that recommendation, you can use and adopt, then come to the more yield and income. So these are my recommendation, RI recommendation, agronomical package of production. And pair lateral will be used for the irrigation. So raised bed method, flood and drip irrigation system, with and without soilless media method, polymulching method, polytunnel technique method, polyhouse, IP net house, set net house technique. These are the technique under protected cultivation. Floating cover techniques है, poly boundary techniques है, vertical staking technique है, canopy management, pruning, training and trellising technique. These are the transplanting crop production method in the polyhouse. These are the more important features having very carefully for the crop. So organic manure and fertilizer we have to use. So green manuring, if you possible, you add organic manure 200 to 400 quintal per acre with add fish meal, bone meal, poultry meal, goat meal, sheep meal, sugarcane meal, as it is at the rate of the 20 kg each in the per acre, and mixed together and treated by trichoderma. So mixed in the during development of the bed, we can add is a organic manure is a more important for the reach of the soil. So fertilizer NPK with 70% of the basal dose, remaining 30 dose by fertigation. So 70 to 30 ratio. Those doses are applied. So like that, the dose are nearby bigger. The IRI was recommended 32 to 35 kg of nitrogen, 15 to 20 kg of the phosphorus, 36 to 40 kg of the potash uh, in the per acre. Or 1000 meter, yeah, 128 to 60 and 144 kg per acre. So these are the recommended by RI. These are the optimum nutrient supply in the poly house. So that amount we have used on 70% as a vessel dose, and then rest of the 30% we have used by fertigation system. NPK, and the other way, somebody is saying NPK is 160, CT30. A lot of recommendation by scientists in different areas, different soil health, different soil status. We have not discussed about more, but it is my IRI recommended dose will be 30 to 35, 15 to 20, 36 to 40 kg NPK we have prepared. So mixed micronutrient is more important during the fertigation system. Calcium nitrate nearby 8 to 10 kg per acre, humic acid 1 to 2 liter per acre, boron and borax 5 to 6 kg per acre. Fertigation will be required due to the methodology of the fertigation. This is my opinion, this is my experience, this is my method. We have used to the 100, uh, 150 and 200 ppm. These are the continuous to rotate 100, 150, 200, then again 100, 150, 200. So these are the repeat of the fertigation schedule. Within after 2 days, after 3 days we can use. So these are the routine of the during the flowering start to the dose of the. So increase yield, increase age of the crop, increase dose of the ppm. The minimum age of the plant, minimum dose of the ppm. These are the concept, but continuous we can maintain after 10 to 15 days of the fertigation scheduling 100, 150, 200. So these are the very best for the crop health, soil health, and environment health. So maintain long time of the your soil health. Ultimately, somebody is in 300 ppm, 400 ppm, 500 ppm. So that after 2 to 3 years, soil will be sick, so nobody can grow any crop inside soil. So very carefully in the fertigation system, fertigation dose, and fertilizer types of fertilizer. So these are the low concentration fertilizer will be more requirement. Mixed micronutrient will be more requirement, and organic matter will be more requirement. So these are the thumb rule of the production technology. Those are involve maximum organic manure or natural compost, and then minimum use of the fertilizers, and those fertilizers use of the low concentration. So these are the major thumb rule for the production technology. And lot of scientists working in fertigation, lot of scientists is working organic farming, lot of scientists is working in the scheduling types of fertilizer. But only for nutshell, we have working only simple way. Those are suitable for farmer. No is a research mode, only for suitable for farmer community. So we have used simple way and we have present here. So these are the major challenges of plant protection. You also discuss about all scientists like that Pradeep ji and other nursery production system in the nursery production system. So lot of the disease will come, but it is the minimum. Damping of mildew, bacterial wilt, fusarium wilt, root rot, and stem rot, nematode, virus. These are the lot of the aphid, white fly, thrips mite. These are the all sucking pest will be involved in the vegetable crop, especially in cucumber and capsicum. So these are the no problem, no any hesitation. These are the simple problem we can maintain carefully because of the protector cultivation. Also maintain of the these type of the avoid to this type. But only for this is my perception is here. This is my experience. The area of the polyhouse outside inside is very clean and sanitized. No any type of the nearby shelter crop, trap crop of the insect like the okra, type kapas. These type of crop we cannot nearby to plant in the greenhouse or protected cultivation areas. Ultimately, and weed free. So these are the most important that activity. If you neat and clean, having the area inside and outside, to minimize of the pest and diseases. And then advance spray, and then advance spray, alert spray, like that. You know about the COVID-19. A lot of the remedy we can use for advance कि मुझे कोरोना ना हो, मैं काढ़ा पी लूँ, मैं होम्योपैथ का जो है वो कौन 30 करके आई थी वो पी लूँ, उसके बाद तमाम विटामिन सी खा लूँ, गर्म पानी पी लूँ. So these are the advanced remedy for the protects against corona. So these are that type of the cultivation we can involve in the protected cultivation. That type of the activity we can involve in the greenhouse cultivation. If you have involved advanced spray, you feel that this month will be more severe effect in the sucking pest, you can advance spray of the imidacloprid or nematide, other any imidacloprid or spinosad or other, any other available in the insecticide we can use as advance because of the sucking pest and mite is a start to the linear form. So we can they can indicate one or two plant that immediate we can advance spray, जिसको हम हिंदी में अगर बोलें कि हम अलर्ट रहें और जिन जिन महीनों में रोग आने की संभावना हो, जिन महीनों में इंसेक्ट लगने की संभावना हो, उस महीनों में हम एडवांस स्प्रे मिनिमम डोज पे करके रखें तो ये चीज़ें नहीं आएंगी. ये मेरा हिंदी में ये आपका स्लोगन है, क्योंकि इस पर बहुत ज़्यादा प्रदीप जी बताए और लोग भी बताए लॉट ऑफ कंट्रोवर्सी वर्क कि अभी कोई कहेगा एडवांस क्यों करें, नहीं लगता है, तो वो हम नहीं बताएंगे क्यों करें. हम ये कर रहे हैं कि प्रोटेक्टेड कल्टीवेशन को सक्सेस करना है तो हमें एडवांस स्प्रे, इवन आजकल ऑर्गेनिक मोड में जैसे गौमूत्र हैं, नीम के जो है नीम अरक हैं और नीम आयल्स हैं, अगर इनका हम बीच बीच में और उनको क्लाइमेट कंडीशन को देखते हुए, इंसेक्ट इंसिडेंट्स को देखते हुए अगर हम स्प्रे करते हैं, क्योंकि मैं हिंदी में इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ कि जो मैं एक्सप्लेन कर सकता हूँ आपको अच्छी तरह, तो ये अपने आप रुक जाता है। लेकिन जब लोग उसको इंसेक्ट को घुसा लेते हैं, पूरा रोग को लगा लेते हैं, सब करने के बाद दवा करते हैं, तब नहीं होता। तो यहाँ मैं एग्री नहीं होता कि अगर हम प्रोटेक्टेड कल्टीवेशन, हाई कास्ट कल्टीवेशन अडॉप्ट करते हैं, तो इन चीजों में क्यों लापरवाही करें। तो यहाँ हमारा केवल एक ही मंत्र है, these are the my advice, कि only for as a continuous watching and precautionary spray will be more important for that, protects against insect pest and disease. Okay, so we can start. So these are the nursery, is indigenous nursery, and in the high tech nursery we can grow this type of nursery. So because the every this is my request is the every scientist, so high tech will be more requirement for the country, but my farmer is a poor, landless, and weaker section farmers, tribals farmers, hill farmers. Those are the not having the money, or those are not having is a more input for that high tech. So we can change and refine to the indigenized method for the livelihood security. So we can do also change of the indigenized method for hill area. You can grow nursery in the indigenous media and put in the earth, and then ready to 25 to 30 days and shift to the other place and use of the polyhouse. These are the two types of the work in the same polyhouse. First grow 2 to 3 batch of the nursery and then grow to the cultivation of tomato culture. So these are the no need of the more input, more investment. So these are the refinement of the high tech, high cost media for the poor and weaker section farmers. So these are the indigenous media, these are the high cost media and high tech nursery raising. What is the low tunnel also we can discuss during classes of the presentation of the nursery. Also the small tunnel we can use for the roof, angan, balcony, and others we can use. So these are the promotion of the low tunnel technology, nursery raising low tunnel technology to the weaker section women at hill areas. No need of the polyhouse, but quality planting. For that, technology is more important for the livelihood security for poor section farm. So low tunnel is also classified. Low tunnel is a high tunnel. We can use of this type of the structure, covering structure, the need base and the time base and the month base. If you have a rainy season and winter season covered by the polythene, but you have field to the summer, and so you can cover to the shade net and IP net. So different covering material we can use in low tunnel. In the shifting tunnel is a very important as a soil-based cultivation, soil-based nursery for the poor farmers. Those are the having in the starting of the knowledge about the protected cultivation. And low tunnel also is involved in the soil-based nursery also is there. Roof technology. So these are also we can use the low tunnel technology is open roof. We can grow 2 to 3 beds in the season base and receive the more money. And this is a weaker section farmer. This is a urban areas farmer. Basically, in the those are the women. Those are involved in the housewife. So can promote to this technology and receive the some pocket money within a year, 10 to 20,000 rupees after the selling of the plant is easy going. So tunnel technology, shifting and mobile tunnel technology is more important for using to the root technology. So these are the different types of technology. Tunnel technology also covered during rainy season, hail season, forest season, then protects against the crop in the open condition. These are the advanced cultivation used for the tunnel. So these are the use of this type of the tunnel is advanced cultivation and put in the seed or transplant and the plant in the in the tunnel, and then the open in the last week of the January and first week of February. Crop will be ready for the harvest. And the February month, 28 days or 29 days February, and half of the March. This is a nearby 50 days is the harvesting period. Advanced or early is more economical to the farmers. So this is the advantage of the low tunnel technology we can do. So high tunnel you use in different types. We can use nursery, production, and other. And the importance crop and under the polyhouse condition. So these are the we have discussed about the production technology. So INM combination and NPK combination we can discuss as earlier. We are here, and these are the varieties of there. So these are the indigenous technology, indigenous variety we have grown in the hill areas, and the transplanting and crop production method also discussed. So these are the tomato production in the plain area. We can see here the variety was ID32. The Pusa Institute identified 3 to 4 variety for plain area. First is a GS600, second is a Himsona, Himseeker, third is a fourth is a ID32, and fifth it is NS 4664. 446 NS 446. So these are the very highly intermediate variety is recommended to the higher income in the plain condition in big polyhouse structure. So we can the production technology is the thumb rule. First is maintained to the plant population per unit area. Second is the continuous single cultivation system cultivation. All branch will be pruned, then training, pruning, trestling within the weekly interval. We can must, and the pollination during November, December, and January in the artificial pollination or force ventilated polyhouse, then used to the ventilators and exhaust fan we can use for the pollination. And ultimately we can use manual and blower and a vibrator pollinator can be used for thin winter month. And during November, December, during start of the November, polyhouse roof will be cleaned by water, and the daily open curtain in the four-way, and roof ventilation is open. If you have force ventilated polyhouse, exhaust fan based polyhouse, then 2 to 3 hours is a daily run of the fan. Because of the without running of the fan, pollination will be minimum. So these are the activity during production technology of the tomato. Then only for major problem in nematode. If you have serious problem in nematode, we can go with the soilless. This is a formula, and go with the grafted plant. And other no solution will be complete. Lot of the chemical, lot of the methodology adopted by farmer, but not successful. Only for net cell, only for successful is the wireless or grafted plant. So these are the main things. So this is a this is my idea. This is my experience for production technology of the tomato. Tomato is a nearby 10 months crop. The planting in the hill planting will start in the plain area last week of the July and first week of August up to June, or up to second week of the June. So nearby more than 10 months, and hill area also start February, March, and close up to November. So these are the crop period will be less than 3 to 4 months as well compared to plain and hill. So these are the short duration there, and high duration is a plain condition. So this is a some input for the production of protected cultivation tomato. And also is the hill areas. Rakshita variety is a very good variety for the high yielding. We have observed in the hill areas in small polyhouse can grow the Rakshita variety, Snehlata, Tolstoy, Himlata, and other Pantnagar or Vivekanand and other hill areas develop variety we can use for that. So these are the use 15 to 16 kg per meter square of the planting. Tiny pruning also, single action cultivation is also, defertigation is also. So these are also discussed without the fertigation system. How can you use 100, 150, 100, 200. So these are routine of the one. So this is a growth. This farmer also adopted Rakshita variety in small polyhouse at a hill. This is the Champavat district and earn more near about 1 lakh rupees per year. This is farmer only for a student having no polyhouse and no cultivation any vegetable. So we have trained him and the year start to 5 to 6 polyhouse with the subsidy plan and then earn more. So these are the very smart farmer as educated farmer and received more income within within a 2 to 300 polyhouse. 2 to 300 worg meter polyhouse. These are the cherry tomato. Cherry tomato is most important. The Pusa Institute had developed one cherry tomato variety, Pusa cherry one. This variety already tolerant to nematodes and very high TSS and very high yielding variety. Pusa cherry one is more important, and OP variety also you can use one time and continuous you to the my variety seed in the quality seed. So these are the Pusa cherry. All package of tractor we can use to add the tomato, alternating, pruning, and tasseling, pollination, fertilizer, fertigations, and care, crop care, all are the same as the tomato crop. And the tolerant to nematode, this is no problem, but little bit is infected by nematode and no disease in cherry tomato because of hardy crop in this group. So these are the view of the tomato. This is a at my Delhi polyhouse. So these are the we come to the capsicum. You know about the capsicum. Capsicum is having lot of color. So colored capsicum we have recommended in the polyhouse. So these are the we Indian capsicum having green, yellow, and red. These are the more important three color. Yellow, green is a Bharat Mahabharat Indian 5 Tanvi, and yellow is a Tanvi plus Oro Valley Sorna, yeah, and these are the Sorna is more important. And red is a Bombay, Natasha, in Indra, and Nun 3029, and other all varieties will be there. So these are the variety name according to color wise. So we have we can here read more. Red color will be red variety. Yellow color is red color or yellow variety. The color as indicate to the color of the capsicum. Indra Bombay, Natasha, Spinex, Lakshmi, Inspiration, Persela. These are the red variety. Yellow color variety Swarna, Oro Valley, Kanchan, Super Gold, Tanvi Plus, Bachata, Deluxe. These are the big variety. And California Wonder is green. And also these are the view of the quality production of the capsicum under IRI Polyhouse. The Padam Shri Sri Brahm Singh sir also discussed with me how can manage to export quality uh, of the capsicum under polyhouse condition. So one of the best option training pruning of the branch system in of the best best option to the export quality improve for the export quality. So we have retained two branches and we have retained five capsicum to six capsicum in one plant. So that capsicum we have found the weight and size is very large and very high. So these are the you also seen here, and the plant spacing and per meter square plant population we have maintained 6 plants and the training pruning two branch only for retain and that crop period nearby up to May and below and 1 month of the tomato. So this is a continuous all package of tractors all fertilizer doses is near to the tomato crop, no more different. Because of the fertigation scheduling also is stopped before 1 month or 40 days in capsicum. So no problem, only for the recommended standardized dose of the fertigation. So 100, 150 and 200. But some scientists will be differ to the my concept. Somebody is a standardized craft wise. So, but my perception is a standardized as a farmer feasibility, farmer uh, standard. One standard will be more suitable to the farmer, and then my standardized system will be more effective to the all greenhouse crop. So these are there. So the Sorna is a traditional method cultivation at a hill areas, and this is a green color capsicum California Wonder is a hill areas, and also the hill area is more beneficial for the capsicum growing. You can see here two branch system we can retain here, and you can see the more effective color, more more effective size, export international export size we can receive in the hill areas, small paleo, because that climate will be more suitable for the colored capsicum. So these are the finding. If you grow capsicum in the hilly area, high altitude in the small naturally ventilated polyhouse, and balanced fertilizer package of practice is scientifically used, so that will you receive more than 500 600 gram one capsicum. So this is my my perception is a we have saying the solanaceous apple produced by hill polyhouse. You can see here all capsicum look like an apple. So we can say the solanaceous apple. That solanaceous apple we can produce to the hill area. These are the beauty of the hill climate for capsicum. Only for the capsicum is more important. So these are you can see. This is the quality of Natasha. This is a packing practice and quality of the capsicum. This is capsicum quality at hill area. And we can also improve the baby capsicum. Baby capsicum also maintains 6 plant per meter square. And also nearby 2 kg to 2 kg to 3 kg fruit will receive by baby capsicum orange and yellow. So these are the baby capsicum nearby at par to the big capsicum in production. But selling requirement will be more is a baby capsicum because of the big capsicum having one piece is a 50 rupees, 25 rupees, 100 rupees. But baby capsicum having 10 to 20 rupees, 4 to 6 rupees. So everybody is purchased to the small and baby capsicum because of the only for spend 20 rupees we can getting 5 to 6 piece. But another way in the big capsicum you have spent 50 rupees getting one piece. तो एवरीबडी इज हेजिटेट वो एक पीस को क्या करेंगे ले जाके 50 रुपया में 20 रुपया में तो हमको 10 मिल रही. So that is the beauty of the growing inside of the capsicum, baby capsicum for the farmer income. These are the income generation technology we have produced at the IRI. These are the good. We can see here the huge cultivation in the baby capsicum as compared to big capsicum. We can that IRI. This is my work. Every work will doing by me at hill area or plain area. This is my slide only for real work. No any manipulation or no any kept of the any slide. This is my own work, real work we have discussed and showing there. So we have received nearby color capsicum is a one plant 2 kg nearby 2 kg and green capsicum near about 3 kg. So nearby 80 to 90 quintal and per 1000 meter square we have received yield, and 120 130 quintal we have received nearby green capsicum. So these are different in the color and green capsicum because of the green capsicum is a no use of the more energy of the capsicum plant, but colored capsicum is a more use of the energy, so yield will be minimized. After that, the quality improvement we can thinning of the fruit and pruning of the fruit, pruning of the branch, disbudding of the flower. We can also use for that the improvement of the color capsicum quality for export purpose. So that package of practice we can minimize of the yield per unit area. So these are the compared to the green and color capsicum. So we can see and enjoy of the different upsell we can enjoy and visit in the my poly house and the scene of the baby color capsicum and big colored capsicum. So we can the baby colored capsicum we can here the 11 more than 11 kg in the and nearby 11 kg baby capsicum. Some is a 8 kg, some is a 12 kg. So these are the 12, 11, 12, 8 kg nearby range of the yield of the big and baby capsicum. So these are the view of the enjoy and these are the production technology, simple way without mulch, only for drip fertigation system under polyhouse. This is the view, this is my work. These are the my DDR. Nowadays, chairman of the PPRA, Dr. Prabhu sir, also enjoy that time. The baby capsicum also looking the baby. He is very enjoy. Baby capsicum also baby. So these are the concept of the baby is sweet and the baby capsicum also sweet and the looking after the sweet. So that purchaser is more attractive for the baby capsicum. So these are the package of the practitioner developed for the capsicum, colored capsicum. These are the more beneficial value addition. We can practice develop by packaging for the more income. So these are the open field capsicum also go with the mulching, staking and also for the green capsicum. You can see here. Mulching is there, is the most important. So mulching will be used for that area. Those are having minimum water and maximum weed incidence. So we can use of the plastic mulch and transplant to the open field capsicum. So open field capsicum also some state will be adopt. They like that Chhattisgarh, Raipur area is more important, hill areas, and other state will be cultivating the open also with the along with the staking, mulching, and other. So these are the area we can see as a capsicum. So if you this is published my paper. So poly house, polytunnel, poly mulching, and open. These are the compare study at a hill area. So we have received more income, more yield and more income in the poly house as compared to other structures. We can see here. So this is a we can grow in the chili in during winter as a Delhi condition because they're very susceptible to frost. So we can promote to the chili inside of the potato cultivation. So the yield will be near about 1.5 kg. We have the receive in the per plant. So these are the most important crop in the protected cultivation for the cucumber. Cucumber is these are the more important Parthenocarpic cucumber, seedless or gynous cucumber. The name is the variety. The site is Kian, Hilton, Sunstar, Multistar, and other variety also is available. Lot of variety available in the market. We can grow at the hill areas, and we can grow in the hill area and there, and we can grow at the uh, plain area. So cucumber crop rotation we have put in the one poly house the three crop. Hill is have received two crop and cucumber in plain is a three crop. The crop transplanting will start July last week to first week of the August up to October. October last week to first week of November up to January. January last week up to last week and February first week transplanting up to May. So three crop we can receive in the same poly house. So yield will be we have received nearby 200 quintal per 1,000 meter square area. So this is a beauty of the cucumber because of the 600 quintal we can receive within a year as well compared to tomato nearby 200 or 250 quintal nearby 1000 meters square. So these are the triple yield, triple time we can receive to the as well compared to capsicum. So plant population we have put in the 6 plant per meter square, and the seed cost will be more costly. So 5 to 6 rupees, 3 rupees, 2 rupees. So near about 1000 meter square, if you maintain 6 plant per meter square, so nearby 20,000 rupees seed will be spent there, as will compare to 2 to 3,000 seed cost will be capsicum and tomato and cherry tomato. So nearby 15 to 16,000 more seed cost will be there, but income will be more. So these are the training pruning will be required, all single cultivation, stem cultivation, and the fertigation scheduling will be more important, and the harvesting will be more important. Fast harvesting, maximum yield, minimize the problem. If you slow harvesting, enhance to the problem, and decrease to the quality. These are the formula of the cucumber cultivation in the protected cultivation. These are the more important. So more ventilation, more aeration will be more effective, more sunshine during morning hour, and after that near 11 and 12 p.m. cover to the anti-sun screen net, so that the beneficial for the greenhouse, the cucumber. So these are the tips and techniques for the production technology, and daily ventilation, daily harvesting is more important, is best. So these are the view of the protected cultivation in different structure, different small structure. So these are the we can calculate it there. And also Pusa Institute also innovate 3 introduction during off season of long melon. Also we can maintain 6 plant per meter square as a base on cucumber. We can also produce near to cucumber yield near to 80 to 100 quintal per 1000 meter square area. So these are the new innovation for farmer during off season. So we can see here the long melon is one of the best salad crop, summer crop after the cucumber, because of the no alternate of the cucumber. But only if you talk about the salad crop, only for one crop we have saying the kakadi. Kakadi is a cucurbits group, and the alternate we have used to the salad crop. So if you not possible to cucumber, you gulting of the market in the cucumber, we can use of the polyhouse structure during only for off season to the kakadi. So these are the uh, very beneficial crop to the farmer, because of the new crop launch in the market during October, November, December, January, February. These are the off season, so we can receive more money. So these are the first time launched by Pusa Institute, and also Pusa Rasdar variety. Pusa Kakri one also there. Pusa Rasdar variety developed by Pusa Institute, only for suitable for net house and poly house cultivation. So these are the 6 plant or 10 plant required maintained in the per unit area. So these are the plant population is a more, and yield will be more. This is here, but kakdi, karela, and muskmelon, Pusa Rasdar muskmelon, Pusa Sarda muskmelon is a more important variety by Pusa Institute. So these crop only for required, and Jukani also. These are the. This is Jukani. The 4 new crop we have tested, we have promoted in the polyhouse condition for off season. But these crop require the hand pollination. Without hand pollination, without honeybee pollination, during 8 o'clock morning hour, we cannot promote to the fruit set. So these are the big problem for the hand pollination, honeybee pollination. But if you interested, so that can improve. कहा जाता है कि एक दिन में नहीं होगा, लेकिन कई बार करोगे तो हो जाएगा. तो जब इतना इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर लग रहा है, इतनी कास्ट लग रही है, तो इसमें क्या होता है कि एक लेबर 1000 वर्ग मीटर में वही सेम लेबर 1 घंटा अगर पॉलिनेट कर देता है तो पॉलिनेशन आपका हो जाता है. तो उसमें कोई ऐसे घबराने की बात नहीं है कि कोई बहुत एक्स्ट्रा लेबर लग रही है. केवल 8 घंटा जो लेबर काम कर रहा है उसमें 1 से 1.5 घंटा लेबर वो कम काम करेगा और उसको आप ट्रेन करके हैंड पॉलिनेशन करा सकते हैं। बाकी फर्टिलाइजर डोज, ऑर्गेनिक डोज, ऑल आर द सेम, वी हैव डिस्कस इज अ कॉमन डोज। सबको वही डोज देना है, फर्टिगेशन शेड्यूलिंग वही रहनी है और आप खाद में लो कंसंट्रेशन करना, सब कुछ वही रहेगा। खरबूजा में हम 3 to 4 फ्रूट को रखते हैं एंड करेला ऑलरेडी जो 30% fruit setting, maximum 30% fruit setting in the kakadi, karela, kharbuza and dukani. More than 30% is enough. Because of the hand pollination is not success. So, but 30% is more beneficial for that. If you maintain to 30% fruit setting. So these are the new innovation, new introduction for off season by Pusa Institute in protected cultivation. These are the, so this is a mulching technology. Also discuss about the alt experts. Mulching, two types of mulching. Mulching used for seed germination, mulching used for the cultivation. So these are the mulching we can use for the seed germination and cultivation and different color mulching. The one of the best mulching, silver black mulching, one of the best and cheapest for the crop cultivation, particularly in the vegetable crop. So we can see here the mulching technology. We can the free from maintain to the free from the weed and disease and enhance production productivity quality per unit area. So enhance the crop rotation, crop yield. We can see here the silver black, black mulch. We can under net house condition. You can see this is the more effective. The increase sometime increase 50% yield. Sometime increase 2 months is more age of the plant and minimize the water 50% water. It is save the 50% water. Leaching fertilizer, lot of the benefit by the plastic mulch under protected condition or open cultivation. These are the very beautiful technology for the farmer nowadays. Those are the suffering for the weed incidence. Those are suffering for water stress. Those are suffering the evapotranspirations. Those are suffering rainfed condition. That technology very good for the very beneficial nearby 40 to 50,000 per acre is only for the invest of that. But these are the drawback of this technology. We can use of the plastic mulch then compulsory to deep irrigation system. But some farmers or some scientists are they use single bed cultivation, single row cultivation, then use of the flood irrigation along with the mulching technology. But these are the more moisture content. Some after some time these are the damping of the start of the root zone. So these are the drawback of the flood irrigation. But these are the scientifically standardized mulching technology along with deep irrigation system. These are the more common technology. Without drip line, we cannot promote with this technology. So fertigation is more important is this technology. So these are the very important in the open condition and inside of the condition. So these are the view of this different advantage in the color wise. Said net also we discussed Pradeep ji only for the suitable for the leafy vegetable. This is my finding. We have work done some the summer season. We can grow capsicum, tomato, and coriander, leafy vegetable, and also promote to the propagation of the fruit crop, flower crop, and vegetable crop during summer season. So these are this technology, set net house cultivation, only for suitable the high summer season. And ultimately, common poly house and the IP net house is more important than the and normal season. So these are the quality of the produce we can use in the shed net. The lettuce will be more important as a soil-based cultivation. So these are the two crop we can cultivate within winter under shed net condition. So these are the beauty of the shed net structure for the leafy vegetable. Enhance quality, taste, and appearance. These are the more effective, more attractive as well compared to open conditions. So these are the very softness we can provide by the SEDNet technology. in the IP net house. This is my profession. Capsicum is not good grow inside of the IP net because of the not control climate during winter season, and the wind velocity is enter in there. So these are the not proper pollination are there. So the fruit size will be irregular. So these are the microclimatic condition. So these are the we cannot recommend to the Delhi areas of the capsicum under net house. Only for green capsicum we can promote to there. But tomato is recommended inside of the IP net house. Cucumber is recommended inside the poly house. But cucumber having only for two crop. First crop the August to November, and second crop will be start January last week to May. So net house we can taken two crop inside of the net house. So these are the produce of the capsicum. We can quality of the produce of protected cultivation. These are the packaging system for value addition for more income. These are the average installation cost of protected structure. We can see are the one season how many costs involved along with the structure. If you poly house 155, if you develop tunnel polytunnel 55, shading net house 100 rupees, and insect proof net 110 rupees, anti hail net house 85 rupees, poly mulching 30 rupees, 20 rupees. So these are the is a thumb a rule of the one crop investment with the installation for the poly house. These are the installation cost. So these are the also we can use of the protected cultivation is mushroom. Mushroom we can use as protected cultivation without we can mushroom is also protected grown as a protected structure. So this technology also very beneficial in during winter is especially as well as we compare to other vegetable crop because of the mushroom is also vegetable. So we can grow in the protected condition under in-house condition. Then in-house condition also. So these are the button mushroom, milky mushroom, binary mushroom also. And also in the last of the first slide, we can 5J. First is the water. So during some farmer belong to the rain-fed areas and hilly areas. So how can manage water? Without water, we cannot promote the protected cultivation. This is discuss about first slide. So we have this is my center. This is my working place at Pantnagar KVK Lohagarh. So we have the posted there. So no any glass water. So how can assume to protected cultivation? But we have developed one model. Ki first is installed to the poly house, then poly house roof rainwater harvesting we have developed, then connect to the deep irrigation water, deep irrigation system, then cultivate to the crop. You can see here small structure because of the very harsh climate, very slopy land, erratic weather. You can see about those are some belong to the hilly area because of the scene of the any time rainfall, any time hail for any time erratic weather. So we can and rainfall we cannot harvest with the water. So how can manage because of the Uttarakhand is dependent 90% rain-fed condition cultivation. So that area how can promote to the protected cultivation because protected cultivation protects against rainfall. So जो भी रेन आना है वो भी नहीं आएगा तो खेती कैसे होगी. तो उसमें हमने जो ये मॉडल डेवलप किया वो आपको सीमेंटेड टैंक पॉली टैंक ये सबको करके रूफ रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग पॉली हाउस रूफ रेन वाटर रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग. सो फर्स्ट इज वी कैन इन्वॉल्व टू द poly tank rain roof water harvesting. That tank we have developed 130 rupees per cubic meter, and after 1 year the cost will be free. एक 6 महीने के अंदर इसका कास्ट फ्री हो जाती है. 130 रुपये पर मीटर पर क्यूबिक मीटर इसकी कास्ट आती है. तो अगर हम देखें तो पानी की कास्ट को अगर हम 20 पैसे से जोड़ देते हैं तो ये कास्ट फ्री हो जाती है आफ्टर 1 ईयर. सो हाँ बंद कर दें, आप बंद कर दें 5 मिनट में और ठीक है. So these are the involved water harvesting for the protected cultivation improvement. We can see small tank, small. So these are the success story of the KVK Lohaghat and Champawat district in Uttarakhand. The farmer are adopted this technology, small technology, and these are the success story of the my service and the Lohaghat KVK. We have joined 2005 and we have found 150 polyhouse. But slowly we have work start on the polyhouse cultivation, greenhouse cultivation, mulching. So slowly increase number of polyhouse. Nowadays these polyhouse more than 1300. So 150 to 1300. So this is my journey at 1 kV through 1 kV Lohaghat. So nowadays, some farmers adopt 2 to 5 number of the polyhouse. These are the real story after the demonstration of the KVK Lohaghat. So these are the benefits. If you grow nursery, you 1000 meter square area receive 10 to 12 lakh rupees. If you grow tomato, receive 1 lakh rupees. If you grow capsicum, receive 1.5 lakh rupees. If you grow cucumber, receive more than 3 lakh rupees. If you grow sarda melon, more than 2 lakh rupees. If you grow long melon, more than 2 lakh rupees. If you grow bitter gourd, more than 2 lakh rupees. If you grow summer squash, more than 1 lakh, below 2 lakh rupees. So these are the plain condition outcome in the poly house up to 1000 meter square area. These are the my finding. And if you belong to hilly area, so we can February, March, August, September, November, December, February. These are the my crop rotation. We can receive nearby 40 to 50 worg meter square size poly house. We can receive 25,000 rupees. So these are the in other way, indeterminate tomato, how many income increase? So 2 to 10 time. 2 to 10 time we can increase the income for the different crop and product. So these are the minus point, high cost only. So these are conclusion. Involve technology, horticulture produce quality and yield, nutritional security and economies will be provided to good health. Initial cost is high, but productivity is very high, so money pay back within season. Appreciation technology for hill farmer due to extreme climatic condition. Off-season vegetable backbone for the farmer economies. Now innovation in the protected cultivation, we can save natural resource and agriculture input. In innovation come smart protected cultivation technology may be backbone of the urban and peri-urban farmer or grower. So these are the new innovation in the protected cultivation technology, a boon for high value vegetable crop in the respect of increased quantity, quality, color, freshness, shelf life, market demand, income, livelihood security, nutritional security, and socio-economic empowerment of the farmer and unemployment youth. These are my conclusion of that. These are the visit and enjoy at the hill work, and the different officer is there. Is the respected and DG Paroda sir and my director Gupta ji also enjoy to the space cultivation under greenhouse cultivation at IRI. Then the DG Saab along with my director in the looking up so smart technique of the production in the poly house. So these are the also KL Chadda sir also enjoy and seen my development of the space cultivation technology, and also agriculture secretary DTG horticulture also seen, so DTG engineering also seen. So these are the different nowadays present DTG extension also seen the new introduction of the Kakadi Karela in polyhouse condition. So this is a thank to all and acknowledge to Vice Chancellor, Director Research, Director Extension to Anand Agriculture University, PI of the project, Dr. Pundeep sir, all members, those are the organized this webinar of the NAHEP project, Dr. Prabhat ji and Praveer ji, those are the involved me, and Director and Joint Director IRI, New Delhi, Those are the cooperate me, those are the order me, are in join of this program. In Jar city also order me and permission me. So these are the acknowledged to Dr. Pitam Chandra, ex Director CIA Bhopal, Dr. PS Roy, ex HOD IRI, Dr. HS Gupta, ex Director IRI, Padam Sri Dr. Brahm Singh, Sir Director Director DRDO, and PI PUDC, all family and pensioner, NCPS Commissioner Horticulture, all of the my colleagues, all of the I have acknowledged to all. Namaskar, Pranam, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Any question, any query, we can put in there.
Thank you, sir. You have presented the information very nicely. Thank you so much. Sir,
Okay.
we have few questions. I request you to answer those.
Yes, sir.
Our first question is how to manage the incidence of aphid and whitefly.
Because manage only by the advance.
Okay.
If you enter to the crop, so these are managed only for insecticide. These are the some insecticide we have discussed about earlier, Confidor, Peproline, and also other mighty is available here. So we can spray to the dose of the insecticide according to age of the crop. So and sprayer will be more important here. If have power sprayer, we can control the white fly, thrips, mite, and other things. If you have not power sprayer and not quality fine drop sprayer, we cannot control to that problem. If you have enter to that crop, and also the wrist is a turn down is a lower to upper sprayer. So these are the only are the one method, and the timely we can control the white fly, thrips, mite, any insect through insecticide available in the market that time. According to your, if your crop age will be 1 month below 2 months, so dose will be below 1 ml. If your crop will be enhanced more 3 months, 4 months, so dose will be 1 ml. So these are the according to crop age, according to incidence. So these are the manners of this crop. But my perception, we have discussed as earlier, advanced spray we can maintain in the lower concentration, no enter to any incidence of the incident. These are the major problems. And other
Yes.
questions?
Another one is what is the size of mesh to prevent the whitefly migration in the insectary?
30, 40 to 50 mess per
Okay.
square inch.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Uh,
I think we have covered all the questions. Once again, thank you so much, sir. Now we are going to start our plenary session of this online seminar. First, I would like to welcome the chief guest of this plenary session, Dr. KP Patel, sir, the convener, Dr. R.S. Pundi, sir, Dr. Pradeep Kumar, sir, our guest speaker, Dr. Anai Sha, sir, Dr. Anil Kumar Singh, sir, then Y.M. Shukla, sir, Joint Organizing Secretary, Dr. Y. Lad, and Organizing Secretary, Dr. Gautam Patel. I welcome you all in this plenary session. First, I would like to request Dr. Gautam Patel, sir, to share the observation from this webinar.
Hello. 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 In the inaugural event, Dr. R.S. Pundit, Professor and PI of this project, welcomed all the dignitaries orally. Dr. Y.M. Sukla, Principal, College of Agriculture, Vaso, delivered an introductory remark and welcomed all as well. Dr. Pradeep Kumar, Senior Scientist, Division of Integrated Farming System, Indian Institute of ICR Kazri Jodhpur, delivered a keynote lecture in first technical session. He explained the present status and future prospects of protected cultivation and farming in Indian and global context. He also focused on recent development in the greenhouse technologies. He enlightened the issues with the greenhouse and their remedies. He stressed to increase the productivity of vegetable and flower crops under greenhouse condition, which is far below than the other developed countries. He urged to increase the level of assistance to farmers to improve the infrastructure. In the second technical session, lecture was delivered on design and construction of different types of protected structures by Dr. Pratap Singh Khapte. He is scientist at the School of Water Stress Management, National Institute of Abiotic Stress Management, Maharashtra. He focused on the consideration and design parameters for the design of various types of greenhouse. He shared some examples and photographs of success story of the farmers. In the third technical session, Dr. Nitin Shah, Principal and Dean, College of Horticulture, Anand Agriculture University, Anand, described and elaborated the high-tech nursery raising techniques for production of quality planting material and soilless cultivation. He discussed the various nursery raising techniques with its pros and cons. He explored the mechanism and principle of hydroponics and aeroponic cultivation. In the last technical session, Dr. Anil Kumar Singh, Principal Scientist, IARI, New Delhi, delivered a lecture on production technology of high values fruits, vegetables, and flower crops. Hence, all the lectures were very fruitful, and I hope that this knowledge and information will be useful to our learned farmers, young entrepreneurs, students, and faculty members as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, one and all. Thank you. Jai Hind. I see.
Thank you to all. Thank you to all. Tell me another.
I see 1 minute.
Thank you so much, sir. Now moving ahead I would like to welcome our chief guest. First, I would like to introduce our chief guest, Dr. K.P. Patel, sir. He is the former principal and dean of BA College of Agriculture, Anand Agriculture University, Anand. He is the alumni of Anand Agriculture University, Punjab Agriculture University, and IARI, New Delhi. He has a long association with the research in micronutrients and pollutant elements. He received several prestigious awards and he published many publications in national and international journals. He has published many articles and in national and international seminars and webinars. Recently, he is associated with NDDP project. With this, I would like to request our chief guest, K.P. Patel, sir, for his address. Please, sir.
Sorry for some technical problems. It's my proud privilege to be here this evening in the plenary session of this very important online seminar on protected cultivation. Friends, as narrated by Dr. Gautam, very important lectures have been taken online, and the participants are benefited with all those things. As you know, friends, that nowadays we are talking about to increase the income of farmers, and different technologies are available, especially in the fruit crops, vegetables, and floriculture also. But at least those technologies has to reach to the farmers, and for that many things which we are not aware of, farmers are not aware of. For them, if such type of webinars, online seminars are conducted, they are useful to our farmers, students, and those who are interested in the cultivation, in the protected cultivation. As we know that protected cultivation is very important in the sense that crop is affected by several environmental factors. So production constraints are there, and in which if we control those production constraint, then we get good quality of produce also, and that is the present demand of the consumers also. So friends, this is a very important technology in which especially fruits and vegetables and the ornamental plants which we can grow, and we get the high quality of produce. At the same time, yield potential is also very high. However, the technology is very important, because if we don't cultivate that properly, and without knowing the technology, we don't get the outcome also. So therefore, this particular webinar is of very important. And as I have come to know that Dr. Shukla, Dr. Gautam, and the NACP team, they have taken a quite lot pain to finalize these seminars, and the speakers were also very nice. Lastly, Dr. Anil Kumar also, J.K. Singh also given very nice lecture, and the other two speakers, they have also given very good input on the nursery cultivations and other things, and the structures which are very important required for this protected cultivations. On this also they have taken care. So in fact, very important points, that the requirement of the structures, then the nursery management, nursery cultivations, and then finally the high value crops productions. Those are three important parts in this protected cultivation, and they have been taken care of by the organizers, Dr. Shukla and Dr. Gautam. Really, they have managed nicely in collaboration with the NHP team. Dr. Lal and the other associates, they were throughout the period, they have helped them, and at the same time, the speakers have also given very nice input, as I understand. So I am really thankful for inviting me to this plenary session. Also the Anand Agriculture University, I am thankful to the Honorable Vice Chancellor and the Anand Agriculture University for organizing this particular, for giving the permissions to organize very important webinars, rather online seminars. And the NHP project is also taking care for all these things. At present, some of the important issues which are really required to talk about and to discuss, and also we have to pass the informations to the those who are interested. For them, this type of seminars is important. I congratulate the whole team of the College of Agriculture, Vaso, Dr. Shukla, Principal of the College of Agriculture, Vaso, and the Dr. Gautam, and the other those who have taken pain for this particular webinar organization. And throughout the day, all the activities have nicely taken place, and the beneficiaries and those who have joined on this important seminar online, I am sure that they must have been benefited very nicely. The question hours, very important part was also there, and some important out of all the questions, some important question, common questions was also isolated, and the Dr. Anil Kumar also has given the very good answer for those questions. So in all, if I say that this was a very nice seminar, online seminar, and it deserves the appreciation also. I once again congratulate all of them, those who are concerned with this organization. Thank you one and all for inviting me to this final session, and thank you all those who have joined. Thank you all. Once again, thanks. Avni, Ayushi, you may continue, please.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Now I would like to request Dr. Vayan Shukla, sir, for his address.
Shukla sir, please unmute. Unmute. Shukla sir, unmute. Okay.
Sorry,
Okay, okay, no
I
problem.
started. So,
Okay, okay. You can again start.
okay, okay, I am repeating it. As Dr. K.P. Patel, sir, our principal and former dean of the BA College of Agriculture, has already narrated that some of the points and key issue regarding the protective cultivation. So we should look forward for the upliftment of the farmers and Indian viable economy at present the farmers are facing. So in future, we should look forward for the advancement in the agriculture development. As it has been mentioned that nowadays agriculture is already enhancing the weightage in terms of space agriculture, simultaneously robotic agriculture, drone agriculture, tissue culture and grafting and many other points to be issued for the benefits of the farmers. And now a protective cultivation cannot be an exception one, even though India's progress is very much less in this point of view. As only few states they are progressing faster, but in Gujarat also there is a need to develop these techniques. Further, the farmers should have a skill for this. And as the farmers, once the farmers develop this skill, then certainly this will be more beneficial because the off-season plants we can already conduct go for cultivations, and we have a higher quality as well as the quantity, as has been mentioned by the many speakers, that so that we can some unusual crops also we can develop. That cherry is one where we are in Gujarat we are not producing it, so cherry can be tried for this and the cherry crops, and the strawberry is one of them. So strawberry also we can go for this. So if you look for apart from this cucumber and tomato and bitter gourd, so we should also go for this some of the advancement of the newer crops apart from these horticulture ornamental crops also. And really the speakers, all these speakers, those who has given a very wide knowledge to all of us, including the faculty members, students, and the farmers also. And once the farmers develop some skill with the help of the agriculture graduates, certainly the Indian or farmers economy or viable economy will be much faster. And farmers, whatever the aims our prime minister is aiming for the doubling the farmer incomes in the years to come, I do hope that it will be realized sooner or later. With again means as Dr. K.V. Patel sir has already remarked that we all should go for this development and we should work for the farmers' benefit. And certainly this kind of talks will be benefited for the farmers of the Gujarat as well as our country. And I congratulate for all the speakers, those who have delivered a nice lecture and enhancing and enriching our knowledge on protective cultivations. Once again, I congratulate for organizing secretary also for providing me an opportunity to express my views during the plenary session. Thank you, all of you. Over to IOC.
For your address. Now I would like to invite Dr. Y.L.R. sir for word of thanks.
Thank you, Ayushi. Very good evening to one and all. At the occasion of the concluding event of the online seminar on protected cultivation for enhancing resource use efficiency and productivity of horticulture, I here to present vote of thanks in this session. I deem to great honor to propose a vote of thanks to our distinguished chief guest of the plenary session, Dr. K.P. Patel sir, former principal and dean of BA College of Agriculture, Anand, for his enlightening the session, and he has rightly said that this there is a need for this such type of event, which will be helpful for the farmer as well as the students on a long run. Thank you so much, sir. I propose hardly vote of thanks to the Dr. Y.M. Shukla sir, Principal, College of Vasho. Delivery his, I think I have to thank twice because his sir has also delivered an introductory remark in the inauguration session as well as for the last session, that is the plenary session. Thank you so much, sir, for your support. Even you have guided the organizing secretary and hold the event, that event we can right now seen. Sir, thank you so much for your kind support. I propose my heartily thanks to all the speakers. We can start with the inauguration. Dr. Pradeep Kumar, the Senior Scientist Division of Integrated Farming System, ICR, Jodhpur, deliver keynote address in the first technical. Sir has rightly explained the status, what is going on in India as well as global context. Thank you so much for your wonderful presentation. I hardly propose vote of thanks in the our second technical session. The lecture is delivered on the design and construction of different types of protected structures. Dr. Pratasik Apte, he's a senior scientist in vegetable science school at the water treatment ICR in National Institute of Bioregistrations, Malegaon. Sir has focused various designing parameters for the various types of greenhouse. Thank you so much. Such a wonderful photography and the success story of farmer. I think this will be helpful for the farmer as well as we can say that some PG student can think for innovative technique they can implement for the long run. Thank you so much, sir. I propose my heartily vote of thanks to our third technical session, Dr. Nitin Shah, Principal and Dean of College of Horticulture, Anand. He has delivered his talk on the high-tech nursery raising technique, which is the essential for the, you can say, for a greenhouse and with the nursery that will be helpful for the, you can say the same technology is very useful as well as he is a cron. He has explained both the things. Each coin has two sides. He has proposed the pros and cons of the technology. Thank you so much. Such a deliver and so what within the time frame, sir has delivered a very good lectures for them. And at the last session, I think Dr. Anil Kumar Singh, the principal side IARI, delivered his talk on the production technology of the high value fruits, vegetable, and flowers. Sir has nicely presented with all the technology, with his all the crop, his suitability and the raising, which are the precautions someone has to take to do such thing. I think sir has in a photograph and concluding, I think this will be helpful for the you can say extension machinery also, sir. I thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful presentation. And hence we can say that a whole day we have gathered so many fruitful presentation information sharing. I think it will be helpful for the young entrepreneurs, students, faculties who has joined as a participant. Thank you so much for the participation of the students and the faculties. I would like to express the program thanks to our PI, Dr. Raspundi, for his guidance and allow us to organize such event. Also, I would like to organize Dr. Gautam Patel for his planning, organizing event and make the effective management skill. Thank you, Gautam, for such thing. I would also like to thank the making this seminar successful team Vaso College as well the capacity building group for NHAP CAST, Anand. Thank you so much. And lastly, the participant. We can never forget the participant because you are participating, which will be encourage us to organize such a big event. Thank you so much. We are again come with some very good seminar. You always participate. It will be give you a strong bonding with participant and NHP. Thank you so much. It is over to you, Ayushi.
Thank you so much, sir, for delivering vote of thanks. And I thank to our all